up, y'all? It's KingBritneyChanel. You already know. So the question on the YouTube streets is, what is going on with Daytime, Tea Time, and Tasha K? Before I get into my commentary, definitely make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video.
I already know. It's your girl, Britney Chanel.
Alright, honey, so y'all was all under my other video that I did about Daytime, Tea Time, and her interview that she did with the alleged real manager of Avion Fallstar. And remember how I was saying it seemed like her video had contradicted Tasha's video. Well, apparently the word on the curb, honey, or at least from what I seen on 7 Stars exclusive interview that she did with Toxic Diamond today, that interview was lit. It just was, I mean, I would hope, at first, like, my initial thoughts with this situation, I was like, is Tasha trying to trend the daggone internet again? Like, I really hope girlfriend is not out here doing this same Star Marie foolishness all over again. But then as time went on, y'all, I just was like, you know, I would hope that she's doing that and that she is not losing another friend. Now, over the past couple of days, we've all seen some crazy stuff going on with this situation, okay? The community post that was up on Daytime Tea Time's YouTube that was like blank the Wendy Williams and blank Tasha K. So everybody was taken back, like, what's going on? Because, you know, the two are known as, you know, being friends. You know, she was at Tasha's baby shower. She was in pictures. So it seemed like the two were doing well. It just seems like, you know, with these particular type of stories, you know, when this stuff goes haywire, it just gets bad. Because, I mean, I don't understand why it just couldn't have been TK had her story and, you know, Daytime Tea Time had her story. I just don't understand why it couldn't have been left at that. Now, honey, when I seen that interview 7 Stars put up today with Toxic Diamond. Now, Toxic Diamond, remember I did a video on that as well. I will put the link to my videos on that. So Toxic Diamond, y'all know she been through a lot, okay? Her channel has seen and been through a lot. 11 copyright strikes, and she beat it, okay? Her channel, she got to keep her channel, and she basically went through a lot. So she disclosed that information. But then she also disclosed on an interview with 7 how Daytime Tea Time tied into the whole situation with the copyright strikes and that sort of thing. She reminded me of, you know, if y'all don't remember, please y'all go back. I'm gonna put the link to the video on the eye icon, okay? She reminded me of when Daytime was going through some extreme measures to get an interview from the Savages. If you don't know who the Savages are, that is Joycelyn Savage's parents, okay? Tim Savage and Joycelyn Savage. And remember, it was like a bizarre, she was saying that she was going to put some bizarre information out about Tim Savage allegedly flirting with somebody or something like that. And it went to a whole big fiasco. So where the PR and Tim Savage, they interviewed with Toxic on her channel. And next thing you know, Daytime Tea Time flew off the rails and off the handles. It was just crazy. And the thing that I didn't like about it, because I'm like, okay, if you want to put an interview or you know, you want to do exposés on celebrities or whatever, I just didn't like that it kind of undermined it, like Toxic was saying, what the real message was with the, you know, that the Savages wanted to put out. Because the Savages are the reason, I would say the Savages and the Clarys are the reason why there's so much media attention surrounding this R. Kelly situation, because they went to bat for their daughter. Now, she brought up the fact that Daytime had slid in the daughter Savage, I think her name is Jalen Savage, DMs to contact the parents, because I guess the parents didn't want to do an interview with Daytime. So So that I'm like, okay, all this time, you know, Daytime has been presented as, you know, a sweet person on her channel, and Tasha's been known for playing ball. But now, from after this 7 Stars interview, it seemed like Daytime play ball too. After I seen, you know, what the PR was saying, the Savage's PR, Dante Carter was saying, and what Tim Savage was saying, and how that whole situation played out, and even, you know, the whole Toxic Diamond situation, because she was making crazy allegations on Toxic. So I was like, okay, this is a whole nother side of this blogger that we're seeing here. And I'm like, okay, do we have a situation where we had 2 people that like to play ball? They like, you know, it's competitive in the celebrity blogging center. It's like, I mean, section. Either you got it or you don't have it. But I don't think it should ever get to the point where you're going back and forth with people over stories. You put out your story, she put out her story. Why couldn't it just be that? Now, the interesting part is 7 is saying that she's going to be updating YouTube because it's supposed to be a meetup between the 2. But I just, this interview that happened today really got me asking some questions about the whole Daytime, the ethics behind some stuff that Daytime be doing. We already know that Tasha's ethics be questionable all the time. But I also feel like TK is always portrayed as a villain all the time. And a lot of people don't dig past and look at other people in the situation. So I'm just looking at it, you know, I'm not going to make any judgments on the situation. It's just like, what's going on? Now, the interesting part was Daytime was saying that she was hacked. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. I did not believe that Daytime was hacked because YouTube, okay, in order for you to hack YouTube, you got to be a real, I would say a real bad individual when it comes to your hacking game. And then too, you risking jail time doing that type of stuff. Okay, so they kind of make it a little hard for you too with Google. You know, I'm not gonna go into that on this particular video, but it's so many security measures that you have to go through. I'll say that. But the thing that really had got me is when she said she was hacked. I said, how did she get access to the community page if you was hacked? Like, if you hacked on Google, okay, you are hacked. You ain't about to log into no YouTube. You gonna go and untangle your account or whatever, and then you would say, okay, I had to go through my security measures, change all of my stuff, and you know, now I'm here. Or you could get YouTube on the phone and Google or whoever on the phone to get that mess taken care of. But it's gonna be some time. You just not gonna bust up on your community page talking about you was hacked and all that. So Toxic on 7 Stars interview, she mentioned that Honey is probably not a hacking, but she basically made allegations that she could have, or speculation basically, that she could have gotten copyright strikes for using them Wendy Williams clips in her videos. Now, a lot of y'all and people, I've been telling people this, like, I don't know how many times I tell people, whether they got a big or small channel, YouTube is not playing with these people using people's clips, video, audio. If it ain't yours, don't use it, okay? They was letting a lot of stuff slide last year, and a lot of people came in to the new year thinking that YouTube was going to continue to allow that to slide, and they're not. I've been seeing a lot of people's community posts, tags, and all of this stuff where they're saying that they've been copyright, or, you know, they've been, you know, flagged or whatever, but they're not playing. There's a new copyright tool, or it's a match tool, that it immediately notifies the original content creator if their piece of property has been used. And so once they notify them, they can make a decision on your video whether they want to delete the video down. You get a copyright strike, and that's it with it. you don't want to put yourself in a position to where somebody has that much control over your channel. Like, if you doing your channel, let your channel be about you. So I was glad that Toxic, excuse me, y'all. I was glad that Toxic had brought that up, because people need to know about that copyright stuff. You know, you're not just using clips from, let's say, Ayanda Fix My Life, or, you know, Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams is a YouTuber. Okay, her show is on YouTube. So I always was kind of looking when I saw like some of the bigger celebrity blogging people use these clips, because you have to pay clearance for certain songs if people gonna sing them. You have to pay to use clips. You have to get permission to use clips. A lot of people try to fall back on that fair use and transformative. Don't even go with that, because they will flag you. That's just a straight, you playing games with it. But she kind of opened my eyes. Toxic and Seven, they kind of opened my eyes to what, you know, really could be going on, because she hasn't, daytime, when I say she, has not been uploading videos. And it could be because her channel, like Seven was saying, is frozen due to, you know, you get one, it's just like, okay. But you could get to the point, y'all, where they just totally, you get 3, the channel is finito, okay? Like Toxic was saying, which was so, I'm happy that she got her channel back, because, you know, sometimes it be unfair out here for bloggers. People just try to target you. But people just continue to use clips and videos and thinking it's going to be sweet. But Toxic also said, the part that I got, when you bashing people and then using their clips, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I've seen several people do it. I'm not just saying, you know, this ain't no come down on daytime, tea time. I'm just saying, like, I'm just wondering if the 2 ladies, you know, if they both playing grit, they could have got into it, you know? But I just don't feel like, how was you hacked? That's my question, more so than anything. I didn't think she was hacked from day one. I think it was just more so, oh, I'm saying that to kind of save face from not being able to upload and that sort of thing. But Toxic Diamond was also saying, you know, at least have a backup channel, which it is a good idea if you do celebrity blogging, to have a backup channel. Because if you doing what, I would say, if you doing what Tasha K and Daytime do, to where you trying to interview people, it's best for you to have a backup channel, because a celebrity or somebody pissed off, or the person that you doing the expose on is pissed off, they come in trying to copyright you, or you done use clips and stuff. It's best to not use nobody clips, nobody audio, nobody nothing, because you don't want yourself to be in a situation like that to where they take you up out of YouTube. You get 3, they taking you up out of there. And a lot of people, they get up under my videos talking about, you always talking about them guidelines, and that's how my channel has survived for over 9+ years without no copyrights. So, I mean, you could play with the new guidelines if y'all want to. I'm just, y'all, this is just, it was another good point that was made is that I guess they was trying to allege that Daytime had felt like Tasha's post responding to the claims of the manager of, you know, I guess Daytime, they claim, felt mad about that for calling her not a man. I guess, I don't know what the word was, but y'all know how Tasha comes. Tasha was coming for that lady teeth and everything else, calling her a postal worker. So I guess they were saying that made Daytime, you know, a little upset, because it was like she was discounting the fact that the lady was an actual manager and all that other stuff. But what I'm saying is this. Couldn't Tasha K look at Daytime's interview like it was discrediting her interview? Because in Tasha's interview, he's claiming he's in a management contract with Kevin Hunter. Your interview, this lady come out the blue saying there's no way that could have been the case. So, I mean, why couldn't it just stay, you go with your story, I go with my story, we get money, we eat, and we just do the thing. Like, I don't understand why it always has to turn into this big ego blow up. And you know, Tasha, when Tasha goes on gold, Tasha gonna go And she don't care. Tasha was up there calling that lady toothless and all kind of stuff. And I was like, what is going on here? Do we have another situation? Y'all, I mean, the biggest thing I took away from the thing with Toxic, the interview with Toxic Diamond and that she did with 7 Stars, is that y'all better just be on y'all P's and Q's with that copyright stuff, because it's not a game, okay? You can't be bashing people and then putting clips and using people's clips, because a person may not be in agreement with your message that you put out on a video. And they could be just in their feels about that, or you didn't credit them and stuff. It's just best to leave the whole thing alone. Also, I want to know before I go, what are y'all's thoughts on the whole Toxic Diamond 7 Stars interview? I personally thought it was a good interview because it gave a lot of insight to how YouTube works and, you know, how Toxic got her channel back, because everybody wanted to know how she got her channel back and what was the situation. And also we got to see a glimpse of what could potentially be going on with Daytime Tea Time's channel. What are y'all thoughts? What do y'all think is going on between Tasha K and Daytime Tea Time? Leave your thoughts down below. It's KingBritneyChanel, and I will see y'all on the next video.
Woo!